Change does not come about because politicians sit in a room and have a conversation isolated from the people at large. So I want to thank each and every single one of you who have handed out leaflets, who have come out today in the rain, who've spoken to your friends and your families about what austerity is doing to our society. Austerity is a choice. This is ideologically driven. But what is the consequence of this ideologically driven austerity? The result is that in Lawrence Hill, a few minutes away from here, one of the poorest wards in the United Kingdom, I represent. And in that ward, if you have an issue with your local primary school and you face discrimination, if it's your housing association and you face discrimination, if you are a victim of racial discrimination, if you've been assaulted in the street, for example, you are automatically more vulnerable as a result of this austerity because you do not have the social infrastructure that would have supported you before. You do not have the legal aid lawyers. You do not have the advisors. You do not have the very support in society that means that actually you stand a chance against these big organisations and these big corporations. I had a meeting with Sue Mount Stevens, our police crime commissioner, a number of weeks ago, and one of the things that she told me, I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this with you all, is that she had to cut 700 police officers in the last year as a result of these cuts that are having to be made, forcing effectively her to prioritise the different sorts of crimes that the police are going to have to police now. This is not a society which is equal. This is not a society which will garner our prosperity in the future. And as I said, this is the very first step to reclaiming our taxes and reclaiming how the United Kingdom ought to be governed and what equality really, really means. Last but not least, one of my roles now in Marvin Rees's new administration is to be the International Trade and Investment Ambassador, which means I go around the world talking about Bristol, talking about our investable opportunities, talking about how we have some bright and ambitious young people who would like to forge relationships with other parts of the world, forge solidarity and partnerships. But at the moment, it's becoming increasingly difficult with a Conservative government who is hell-bent on absolutely stripping away any social infrastructure that people such as myself, a Somali refugee from Somalia at the age of 2, relied heavily on in order to stand in front of you today as an elected member of Bristol City Council. People need social infrastructure in order to have a chance to survive. And I would urge you all to continue organising, continue staying on solidarity and coming together. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Does it upset you?
No.
Are you in full support?
Full support.
Let's have a toot on the horn. Yeah. this?
I think it's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Give us a 2 on your horn. That's not a horn. Last but not least, the police on horseback.
They leave the best to last.
Bristol City only has 2 police left. Help save our police. Did you have any idea this was going on today?
No, I wouldn't have come here.
Has it upset you?
Does it upset me? Well, we've just had an election and the Tories won it.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true, very true. Only just though.
Yeah, but it's a democracy.
It is a democracy.
So the Tories for 5 years.
Do you think there was a certain irony about the claims that Jeremy Corbyn was a terrorist supporter when our Tory government is giving over hundreds of millions to organisations like ISIS?
I don't think that's true.
Oh no, it is. That's it's not even disputable. The evidence is out there. I'd urge you to go and have a look online. and then the DUP, the Northern Ireland paramilitary organisations formed the DUP. So we have 10 votes from them. Murder's okay when it's a political party. How do you guys feel about this?
Right?
All right.
We're allowed to do.
You're not worried about them blocking the road or anything? No problem with that at all? It's not breaking the law?
At the end of the day, they're doing a protest. We're aware of it. They're managing it.
Fantastic. Thanks for your support.
You've all put so much in, thank you. I can only say, just in the interviews we've just been done, a couple of things. One is, thank you for standing up for Bristol today and coming out and giving this expression to your passion, your commitment, your hope for the city. Thank you for that. It makes me proud. I hope that as you look at the person next to you, you can see that there is someone who cares about this city, loves about this city, and by extension cares and loves you too. And that's the attitude we got. I was a bit touchy-feely there, wasn't I? I'm not usually like that. Look, our next steps, this is step number 1. This is just, we've done the work on getting a green paper. This is step number 1.